Thank you so much for joining. We welcome everybody who might be newer or less familiar with our regular Monday routines. This is Monday meditation. And what we're going to do is we're going to settle in. We're going to do a little breathing together. And then I'll guide you quietly through some visualization and thoughts and processes for your meditation. You can turn off your cameras. The breathing that we're going to do is all science-backed breathing that helps us to calm down the amygdala and that beneficially stimulates our vagus nerve, which is the biggest nerve in the body, through working with our diaphragm and particularly with our exhale, which I'll explain. But that helps us to regulate ourselves, calm down, stay calm, really deeply relax, help the amygdala to curl up and go to sleep, know that it's safe, so that you can deeply relax and let your brain restore itself. And what that means is when we are constantly vigilant and anxious and thinking, and it can be a positive thought, but we stimulate that amygdala. It gets into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. But meanwhile, it's also bathing the brain and the cranium with stress hormones. What we're doing in meditation is the opposite. We're getting the amygdala to stand down. It stops sending that signal to send those kind of chemicals into the brain case. And instead, we're getting the beneficial bath for the brain. It starts to rest and restore. And then after meditation, you are, so much more productive, feel so much better. So those are the goals. And that's why we do the breathing that we do. If you would then get yourself comfortable sitting in a position. If you have a meditation position, go for it. If not, I like sitting in my chair with my feet flat on the floor. So there's a grounding element here and with the back supported. You don't want to be slumping too much in any one direction. The idea with meditation is that you stay alert, relaxed, and energizing your body gently, naturally. So that means keeping the spine more upright as opposed to slouching in any one direction. You don't have to sit in a cross-legged position like a yoga position. You can just sit in a regular chair, which is much easier for some of us. The idea is to make this friendly enough for you to do on a daily basis. You can do it for a few minutes at the office. You can do it in a quiet place in the park. It needs to be user-friendly. So that's what I teach. Close your eyes. Start to let your breath settle. Giving your body the signals, okay, we're going to do this meditation. And once you start doing this after a while, it will remember this and start doing it on its own. One of the special clues in meditation is your exhale. I'll also be quiet during periods of our meditation, so don't be alarmed. I am here. I'm letting the breath in the space. So what I mean by the exhale is our diaphragm stimulates the vagus nerve. When we exhale, the body and the brain want to hold on to some breath for safety. And so we never fully exhale, but that also means we never fully inhale. The idea is in meditation and in any kind of breath work and yoga, that we really want to fully experience that exhale, giving the vagus nerve a little massage, a little hug, and in return, it gives us all kinds of goodness. So letting your breath fall deep down. Imagine as if you could breathe all the way down to your sit bones. that the whole torso and the whole head, the whole area is available for a breath of air, a fresh breath of air. In order to do that, as the exhale happens for you, complete it. Give it a little nudge. You may have to convince the body that it's okay. Go ahead and open your mouth and give it a and keep going for as long as there's breath in there. And then let the breath flow back in, gently, slowly controlling it, no gasping. We want to do this gently, intentionally, so that we're not flaring up the amygdala. The fear dragon's not reacting to, uh-oh, we're out of air. It's going to push back. It's designed to do that, thank goodness. But when we're doing this on purpose, we need to let the body know we're safe. We got this. Thanks for protecting us, but we'll take it from here. Appreciating and taking control. On your own, whenever you're in an exhale, try that. Open your mouth a little bit and really out that breath, squeezing your tummy, really pushing that breath all the way out before you let it start to flow back in. Expanding the breath gently, gently, gently. We're going to take this several steps further. Noticing as you breathe where your body is at today. We accept our body and we accept our brains right where we're at today. The beauty of meditation is that we can do it anytime. It's never perfect. Our brains are not designed to stop thinking. We really have to train them. It is a barrel full of monkeys. So as these thoughts come in, gently bat them away. Let them float away. When you realize you're caught up in a thought, just let it float away. Congratulate yourself for catching it. Oh yeah, I'm in a thought. And the shorter the amount of thought, the better it is. But sometimes those stories get a hold of you and then you're off running your to-do list or what you're worried about. And all of this is completely normal. But I like to think of the brain as a puppy dog. And meditation is like going to sit in a favorite place. Maybe at the foot of a beautiful tree on a sunny day. And your puppy just wants to play and pick up sticks and chase birds. And you have to keep bringing it back gently with love. Keep bringing it back. Letting those thoughts drift past and not engage with them. Don't be angry with your puppy dog, right? It's just a puppy. It's what it does. But eventually it gets the idea. And it starts to sit. It starts to calm down and then it'll start curling up and taking a nap. But that may take a while and that's okay. Wherever you're at today is perfect. And what you're doing is beneficial no matter what. We never have to be perfect. We just have to give it some time. Give it a go. And the more you can make a habit out of it, make it a practice, the easier it is to get your brain to settle down, the easier it is to catch the thoughts when they start to bother you, trick you into getting involved, and just let them float away. It's important in this time, I think, to always check in with our body. Our body has so much wisdom for us. We have two brains in the body, two big clusters of neuroganglia, one in the heart space and a massive one in the gut space. These brains communicate much differently. And while we feel we've processed events, things that bothered us or upset us, emotional moments, we may think we have processed it all through our brains, but you may not have processed it in the body. So what can happen during meditation is that emotion flows up. And that's really a good thing. Emotions are meant to move, they're meant to happen, and they move through pretty quickly. But because we're busy, and because life is what it is, we don't always give it a chance to work itself out. So it gets trapped. And then it becomes other things. So it's great when it does flow up and you feel it fleetingly. Try not to judge or think about it too much. Just let it move, let it be. I've actually had sometimes even the giggles come up for no apparent reason. I don't know why, but it's kind of lovely. Very healing, and that's one of the biggest benefits of meditation is how healing it is for your whole body. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths together. I'm going to guide you through it. These 3 breaths are in 4 stages. I like to think of it as a box. We inhale up one side of the box. We suspend the breath at the top of the box. We slowly start an exhale on the other side of the box. And then we give it that nice deep push out at the very bottom of the box. And then back up on the other side. This is a great practice for when you are waiting or on hold in a line at a stressful meeting, in the grocery store, anytime you want to practice your breath. Box breathe. What's great about that is that it's available for you as a second nature. You may start box breathing and you didn't even realize you were getting anxious, but you already started your breathing process, and that is a big win. So let's do this box breathing, shall we? Inhaling up gently, not to stress out your breathing, not grasping or gasping. And when you feel full, you just float along on the top of that breath. Don't feel like you got to hold it or push down on it or grab for it. Suspend it, float on it. Then when you feel ready, you can slowly start to let that exhale out, controlling it. Please control it slowly, slowly, slowly. And when you get to the bottom of your breath, go ahead and give it that nice push out. Finish out that breath. And slowly inhale again. Load on the top of that breath when you get there. When you feel it's time, you can slowly start to let that exhale out. Pushing it out at the bottom. One more time together, inhaling. Letting the breath drop all the way down into your sit bones, up to the crown of your head, and then suspend the breath at the top. Floating along at the top. Maybe a little longer this time, taking a stretch. Slowly letting that air out when it feels right for you. Giving it a good push out at the very bottom. And now you can continue your breathing on your own. You may box breathe or let the breath smooth out into a big oval. Just letting that breath feel deeply in your body. Visualizing your torso being completely available for your breath. It's waves of breath. Noticing how it feels in your body. Staying very present in this moment. Noticing the temperature of the breath as you inhale. Notice how your clothes move on your body as you breathe. These things help keep you present, right here, right now. You're safe. There's nothing you need to do but breathe. Everything else can wait. When you return back to your day, you'll be even more productive and clear-minded because you took this time to relax and let it go and nourish yourself. Breathing gently. Noticing if there's any areas of tension in your body, or maybe an ache, discomfort somewhere. You can use your breath and focus it there, where a spot feels tight. Imagine you could breathe into that spot. This is very helpful for when you have pain. Imagining you can breathe into the place that you feel discomfort. Giving it some attention and love. Appreciating your body for all that it does for you. If you wish, you can even ask your body. You can ask that spot of tension or discomfort, what is it you need me to know? What would you like me to know right now? How can I help you? Sometimes your body just wants your attention. It needs to let you know something and you haven't been listening. So it will cause you some discomfort to get your attention. It may just mean it wants you to drink more water, or it may mean you've been ignoring this anxiety and I need you to deal with it. Our bodies are so very wise, and they have so much to share with us. I wish I had learned this 12 years ago. Sooner than that. I wish they taught it in school. Breathing deeply. Notice what you're doing with your hands. Are they grasping? Are they tight? Can you relax them even more? Sometimes our hands and arms are carrying metaphorical bundles and burdens. It's a great time to put that down. We carry so much. And we don't always look at why we're carrying these things. Often we're carrying things that are not ours to carry. Or we're carrying too much and we're not giving ourselves a break. Our bodies have so much wisdom for us. And meditation is a time to give back. We're going to use some visualization for the rest of our meditation together. And you can either follow along with my suggestions or you can drift off on your own. Just try to stay away from thoughts and stories and busy things and to-do lists. Imagine now in your mind's eye that you can feel all around you, all around your body, a warmth. It's soft, gentle. It might even be a little bit fuzzy. And you notice in your mind's eye that it has a soft golden glow. This golden light is close to you, emanates from you. And every day can look a little different. Some days it's close and bright, like a shell. Some days it's soft and extends from around you like rays or a bubble or a fog. This represents your energetic body, and we all have them. We all emanate energy. We can purposely beef up this energy to give us a little extra boost, help us feel more safe and grounded, give us a little buffer from other people's energies, from the world and the noise. And how we do that is with our breath. Notice this beautiful golden light all around you. And through it, you can sense behind you just as easily as you can in front of you. You can sense 360 degrees perfectly. all around your body. Becoming aware of the space you're in. This helps you start to really feel into your energy. And your next nice deep breath, notice that this golden light condenses at the soles of your feet to form a cord. This cord, if you wish to, you could follow it down through the floor, down through the building you're in, and down through the crust of the earth. This cord stretches all the way down to connect with the heart of Mother Earth. It's infinitely pliable, infinitely strong, and is with you from the moment you're born until the moment you leave this planet. It's a gift from Mother Earth. And whenever you need to, you can practice your breathing. And on your inhale, imagine, and do this with me now, you're pulling up a beautiful wave of golden light with your breath, inhaling up. A beautiful wave of golden light flows up through that cord at your feet, all the way to the crown of your head. And when you exhale out, it pulls away all the things you do not need. Doubts, spinning thoughts, anxieties, worries. Just letting it go with your exhale. That golden light flows down through the cord at your feet to be effortlessly recycled by the planet. Each inhale brings up a new flow of golden light with your breath, filling you up, illuminating every cell, lighting you up, giving you energy of steadiness, of purpose, of resolve, confidence, and love. When you exhale out, you can let go. Let it take from you whatever it is. It's not beneficial. Let it go. Put it down. Inhaling up another breath of beautiful golden light, filling you with creativity, giving you space, protection, confidence. This continues with every breath, whether you know it or not. Just a gift from your planet. And when you wish to beef up your golden light and extend it, giving you a little more power, just focus on it with your breath, doing as we have been doing. Pulling more of it up. And releasing what you don't need, putting it down, making more space for more golden light. You relax, you expand. You can feel the difference. You can feel the energy. Power. Now on your next nice deep breath, notice that from the base of your spine, flowing up the back of your body and out through the crown of your head, is a silver lavender light. It mixes beautifully with that golden energy. What an incandescent being you are. If you wish, on your next breath, you can follow that beam of silver lavender energy all the way up through the crown of your head into the deep blue of space. Here you find yourself in a cloud of gorgeous silver lavender energy. This represents your source, the force. It's infinite. And this is all yours. It contains everything you want and everything you need. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, it never gives you more than you ask for. And here is a wonderful place to ask for more now. Even if you don't know what you need, you can absorb it here. Here in the vastness of space and the safety of your silver lavender energy, you can let go. Let go of the confines of human life, the forms we're forced to take, societal pressures, socialized trainings. And here we can just be our authentic selves, reconnecting to something so much deeper. Who would you be without the limiting beliefs we carry on earth? You put them all down now. Here you can see yourself as an eternal being, beyond limitations, giving yourself a chance just to connect with that idea. We all know we're so much bigger on the inside. What is it that you could ask for now? Wisdom, creativity, abundance. Courage. On your next nice deep breath, notice that this silver lavender light is forming into something around you. You can see a way forward. It looks like a path. And you flow towards it. The path is soft. Perhaps it's sandy or grassy. It's lined with flowers. Perhaps there's a beach on one side. There's forest on the other. The sun is out. It's gentle. The temperature is perfect. You can smell the sea. You can hear gentle waves. There's bird song. Quite exotic, actually. Could feel a little more like a jungle. But it feels safe, inviting, with sun dappling through trees and ferns, colorful birds, big, beautiful butterflies. Along the beach, you see shells, polished stones. You pick one up. And put it in your pocket. As you move forward, you see the path diverges into the forest. This jungly forest. It's well lit, but it is darker. It feels good. And the birds are singing around you. You have nothing to fear here. You're invited. It's enticing and lovely. You feel a gentle peace deep inside you. A bird song and perhaps crickets making you feel so safe. You may notice other animals, small ones, larger ones, perhaps. All of them are welcoming, unafraid, moving about their business. There's nothing here that could hurt you, because this is the path to your sacred space. The universe created this for you. You created this for you. You can stay on this path for as long as you like. For as long as it feels good. As long as you need to. But if you wish, you can take a turn, following another path that leads to an open space. Perhaps it's the beach. Perhaps there's a cabin, or maybe a beautiful cavern. There could even be a temple. What is it for you today? This is your sacred space. It becomes familiar over time. You look around it. What do you notice here? Is there a place to sit or lie down? Are there rugs or blankets, pillows? Perhaps a chair or couch, divan. Could even be just some comfy boulders. Whatever your energy is saying to you today. Wherever it is, it's inviting. There's warmth. There's brightness and darkness, coolness, a relief. You just feel the peace here. There's another level of awareness here, sacredness. That's just for you. Resting here. You can be honest and burden yourself with what is troubling you or weighing on you. Perhaps you need some inspiration. Whatever it is, here is where it can happen on a whole nother level. Here you are receiving the help you need. Just know you are receiving it. Feel that sense of relief. You are getting help. You are becoming the person you want to be. The person who has what it is you desire. You are them. Imagine you had your deepest desire right now. Whatever that is, whatever's up for you, love or abundance or creativity and courage, whatever it is, imagine you have it in this moment, how that would feel. Just feel it. You don't have to know how you got there. You don't have to know anything. Just feel into what it would be like when you have this. You have it right now. How amazing it feels. The joy, the gratitude, the confidence it gives you. What a relief. Now you can relax, enjoy all the blessings you have, you've helped to create, you've opened to receiving it, letting it in. Oh, yes, more of that, please. There we go. This is yours. There's plenty for everyone. Plenty. Everyone is on their own path and you found yours. Breathing that in. Imagining the look on your face. Imagining your body language. How you react and respond. How generous you feel. The ability to share and give back. The ability to be there for others on a whole other level. What does it look like to you? Breathe it in, relax. Feeling into all the things you already have. All the beautiful things you've already experienced. All the gifts you have that you share already. What a good friend you are. How hard you try. Your values. Feeling them deeply. Imagine that you can see a big bubble of your thankfulness floating up from you. And it floats up into the sky, growing larger and larger. For as you share, it multiplies. And you watch this glowing, beautiful bubble of love and thankfulness expanding in the sky, connecting to other bubbles of love and thankfulness. Shifting your perspective. Now you can see the planet Earth. That beautiful blue, green, and white marble in space. And all of these glowing bubbles are surrounding her, connecting to form a gorgeous web of glowing energy all around the planet made of love and gratitude. Protecting Mother Earth and everything on her. Giving thanks to your space. And the sacredness there. Now you see your body patiently waiting for you. And you start to flow back towards it. Feeling into your body. Knowing that you're going to take care of it this week. Listening to what it needs. Doing more of that. Whatever it asks of you. As you settle into your body, you can bring forward an intention for yourself for this week. How would you like to see this week go? What events do you have, tasks you want to see easily and effortlessly managed, joyfully done, feeling excited, happy, peaceful? See yourself moving through this week with grace. Breathing deeply, slowly. Start to bring yourself back to yourself. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just a reminder, the regulars know this, but as you ask for and focus on more of what you want, you will be given. You can have that. But what will show up for you is why you don't have it. You know, the belief system or the thing that's standing in your way. And we often don't like those answers. I mean, there's a reason we haven't done them, right? Because they're intimidating or complicated, or we've got a way of thinking about it that makes us feel like we can't have it. But If it's something you really want or need, then you were meant to have it. You're meant to have it. You're meant to grow into the person that can handle that situation, that can do that thing. And also, I find that when you accept that and say, okay, yep, I get to have that and I deserve it and I'm excited, you also have people show up, or exactly what you need to learn shows up. It's really interesting. You're given the means to have what it is you want to go towards. You learn the thing you need to learn. Our brain has this neural net called the reticular activating system, and that's all it does. It's its whole job is to find us the opportunities of what we are focusing on. It will bring more of that to us. So it'll help us notice it. An easy way to know that it works and that this is true is imagine anytime you ever wanted to buy something, like a big ticket item, or you splurge on something and you do research on what that item is. Say it's a car. And you know, okay, I know I want a red car. That's my favorite. So I want a red car. Pretty sure I want a Honda. Kind of like that CRV. Guess what you're going to see now on the road? Everywhere, every parking lot, everywhere. You're going to see nothing but Honda CRVs, right? Because the brain knows, oh, she's focusing. He's focusing. They're focusing. I'll bring that. I'm going to look for that for them. The reticular activating system filters the 11 million bits of information we are bombarded with constantly into just a few. And how it does that is by what you're focusing on. So I notice that when I'm focusing on my social media, what's grabbing my eye, of course, is all the terrible news out there. Guess what my RAS brings me more of? More of that terrible news. It's not unlike a social media algorithm. So I encourage you to reduce the negative stuff coming in, however that is for you, and focus on what you want. Focus on what you need to learn to have what you want, or a skill, or a person that you might need to meet or hire or something, whatever that is. Focus on that because you can do it. I know you can. Oh, isn't that great, Dory? I love that. Right. TV shows, everything you put in to your brain affects you. I'm not saying avoid knowledge or current events, but do you really think you're not going to know the current events? Do you really think you need to be daily bombarded with stuff that's scaring your pants off? Right? Focus on what it is you want and deserve, because you do deserve it. And we need you to be the best you can be. Thank you so much for being here, guys.